Hey everybody, y'all joined 231. Today I'm going to just be doing an updated volume hair curling tutorial. And first off, I want to apologize to the girls that sent me comments and questions on the previous volume curling video that I did. I transitioned my page over to Google Plus because I was being hounded by YouTube to transfer my page over to Google Plus, and in doing so I thought the little bell icon was supposed to give me all you guys' notifications, and I did not receive all you guys' notifications and comments. And then when I went on there a couple days ago, there was a page it took me to where it showed me this tab called community, and it said, oh, this is where you get all your comments now. And I had loads of unanswered comments and questions from all of you. So this video will be a response to all of your unanswered comments and questions, as well as the updated curling tutorial that I figured out, which is much simpler than some of the methods I showed you in the last video. Okay, so first thing to get out the way, a lot of people was asking what I was using in that bottle. Was it spritz? What was it I was using? I thought I put up a little sign in the video that said it was water, but it is just straight water. I like repurposing bottles, so I just emptied out a spritz bottle and I decided to use it in my water bottle. I misplaced that bottle now actually, but which is why I have a new bottle here of water, which I'll be using for the tutorial later in the video. So yes, it was just plain water. I'm sorry for the confusion. I hope nobody ruined their hair by actually putting spritz on this curlable synthetic hair. And the next thing people were asking me was what temperature setting was my styling tool on. And just to show you a close-up of what I was using in the other video real quick, this is just a really cheap curling iron by a brand called Hot and Hotter. And it's just a really cheap curling iron, and obviously it does not have a temperature setting. It just has, well, it does have a temperature setting. It has a low and it has high. I have it on high, and it has been on high for heating up for about 30 minutes, a little over, yeah, about 30 minutes. So, and it gets up to a certain temperature, and I forgot what temperature it says it goes up to. I think it goes up to like 300. I think it said on what's said on the little tag that's on the cord. So I think it goes up 300, but people that do have professional styling tools that actually have like 100, 200 heating settings like that, I would say put it on about 200, and just to test it out on this method, just to see how well it works. And then if you don't see if it's curling to your liking, then you can boost it up a little bit. And I just want to thank all you guys, my new subscribers. I got like almost 120 y'all. It's 119 now. Thank you guys. I know I have most of you guys because of the other videos that you guys liked that I did on the volume hair. And this wig right here, this is the second wig I made out of the volume hair. It's actually the wig that's actually in the picture of the curling tutorial, but I brushed all the curls out, obviously, so they're just these little waves, I guess. So yeah, so without further ado, I'm gonna jump right into the tutorial, just show you guys my new method for curling the Kima Classic volume hair. Alright, so I'm just combing out me a section that's kind of straightened, because I already tested it out on this piece here. As you can see, it's pretty curly, so I'm gonna test it out on a straight section here. Now I'm going to be filming this in real time without cutting the video or altering the video in any way, just so you guys can see exactly how much time it takes to actually do this. So I got my parted section, pretty thin section of hair, and I'm going to take my curling iron, which has been heating up, like I said, for about 30 minutes, and I'm just going to wrap my hair around the curling iron here. And I'm going to place the excess hair inside the clip right there. I'm going to rest it there and just spread some of this out a little bit gently. Don't burn yourself. Please don't burn yourself. So I'm holding it here, and as you're touching it right now, it might feel warm right now. And holding this like this and doing it in this method like this, when I was first using hair like this, you would have to dang near hold this for about a minute and then let it go for the curl to be how you want it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this water here, I'm going to spray the front and the back. Now you probably hear a little sizzling and you probably see a little smoke. That's just from the water. Don't be alarmed. Now when you touch it, it might be it's going to be very almost hot, too hot to touch it. And you want to hold that there for about 5 to 8 seconds. Yeah, I think it's pretty high. I'm trying not to use too much water, you guys, because it's gonna be really hard to keep the curl if it's too much water. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this curl off of here. As you can see, it kind of is already curled already, but I don't want to let it go just yet. As you can kind of see, it's already kind of trying to curl. So I'm just gonna pin this, pin that there, and wait for this to cool. And in my time waiting for this to cool, I'm just feeling the inside just to see if it's cool. Now, obviously, you would be moving on to the next section of hair, curling it, pinning it. So you're essentially doing heated pin curls in a sense to do this. So yeah, you'll move on to your next section. And sorry, that's my heater. So I'm just really trying to hurry up and finish this video. Sorry, that's my heater in the background. So I'm just peeling this just to make sure it is getting cooled off and not warm anymore. Now, if you still feel a little more water, you could probably hit this with your blow dryer a little bit, or maybe try a cool setting, just so you're not reheating this back up, so it's not going to take so long for it to cool off and dry. Yeah, so I'm trying to feel it, so I can see. You don't need to do this. I'm just trying to hurry up and trying to see how long it's going to take for this to dry. As you can see, probably in the bottom bar down here, how long it might take for each individual curl to dry. Now, obviously, you can be doing other things when you get all of your curls situated how you want and pinned down. You can do your makeup or get dressed, do whatever you need to do, and do whatever you do with your time, within your drying time. So I'm gonna check it. Woo, I'm gonna check it. I'm just gonna let it go here, and there we go. Now, if I left it on here, let me see. That's the curl we got here. Now, it's still a little wet because I used too much water, I think. I used way too much water, but see how nice that curl is? Yeah, so there we go, right here. That's our little curl. Now, obviously, when you separate it, if you separate it, now obviously the curl is going to vary depending on how tight the barrel of your curling iron is. This is about I want to say this is a 1-inch barrel. I think it's 1 inch. So yeah, obviously if you use a smaller curling iron, you're going to get a smaller curl. So yeah, that's how a better method of curling your Kima Classic volume hair and getting some really decent curls. Actually, if you guys have any other hair you want me to review, or if you have any other questions about this video, or if you want to just share me your pictures of your curls, I would love to see your pictures of how you curl your hair. Follow me on Instagram at rjordan231, and I have a brand spanking new Facebook page, so you can go www.facebook.com/rjordan231. So that's it for my video, you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.